Good morning, children. How are you? Fine. Okay. Today I'm going to take one lesson, beautiful lesson that is about the surroundings, how to keep clean. Okay. A lesson for all. All means not only for sixth class, who I'm teaching for me also for all. All means all in the world. So here, just like a conversation, this lesson. Persons they given mayor of the town, milkman, newspaper, hawker, school bus driver, Dr. Swati, Mrs. Rupa, Mr. Vamshi, Mrs. Geeta, Jansi and Kalyani are the daughters of the Geeta and school going bus. So they given the animals also: rabbit, deer, squirrel, tiger, tortoise, birds. So all these come in this lesson. So what happened to them? We are going to know step by step. Do you remember the names? Okay. A city street early in the morning. Early in the morning when they got up, they saw something happened on the road. What was that one? The street is littered with plastic bags, cartoons and other garbage. Enters Mr. Vamshi. Mr. Vamshi is one of in the characters. Okay, Mr. Vamshi got up and saw the road was full of the waste papers and garbages, bags, bottles and everything on the road, plastic bags and everything on the road. Then Mr. Vamshi, looking out into the distance, the newspaper has not been delivered today. What? It's 9 o'clock already. The time is 9 o'clock. No, still the newspaper man didn't come. Like that, Mr. Vamshi was thinking about the newspaper. Mrs. Rupa, hello, Mr. Vamshi. Then when Vamshi was thinking about the newspaper, Mrs. Rupa saying, hello, Mr. Vamshi, have you received your newspaper today? Have you received newspaper today? Then Mrs. Rupa saying, no, Mr. Vamshi, the newspaper boy has not delivered today. So they are waiting for the newspaper boy. So Mrs. Rupa and Vamshi were talking about the newspaper. Then suddenly Mrs. Vamshi, what about our milkman? So leave it, newspaper. What about the milkman? Already time is over. No, still milkman didn't come. Then again Rupa saying, I made a call to him. I called to my milkman. The man said, I am coming on foot. I am coming on foot. Mr. Vamshi, oh, look at our street. It is shocking. We are unable to keep on feet on the, this was a very dirty one. Like that, Mr. Vamshi saying to the Rupa. Then Rupa, my word, what is this? Where did all these litter and garbage came from? Litter means carelessly thrown waste. You are keeping the your classrooms, no, tearing the paper and throwing like that. Okay, the room was very dirty and like the street was litter, waste paper and garbage. Who thrown? Where did it come? Like that they were thinking. But yesterday it was nice, no. But today, who thrown all these? Like that, Rupa and Vamshi were talking about the litter and garbage. Then suddenly, Mrs. Geeta enters with the two daughters. Just now I read, no ma? Who are the two daughters? Jansi and then Kalyani. Who were they? Jansi and Kalyani. So the street was full of the litter and garbage. Maybe broken pieces, maybe glass pieces and everything will be there. No? When she entered with the two daughters, what happened? Miss Kalyani, ouch! Ouch, my foot, it hurt, my foot, it hurt. That means when they were coming, maybe Kalyani kept the food on the litter. In that litter, in that street, more waste pieces will be there. So suddenly what happened here? Kalyani's foot was hurt. Ouch, ouch, there's an exclamation mark. Ouch, ouch, my foot, it hurt. Mrs. Geeta was the mother of the Kalyani. Oh, Kalyani. Oh, no. Her foot is bleeding. Bleeding means blood is coming. So much. Somebody go and help, please. Like that, Mrs. Geeta was asking who were standing there. Mrs. Rupa. Jhansi, go and request Dr. Swati. Swati was the doctor. Swati, to come quickly. Your sister has cut herself on a broken glass bottle. Jhansi, you go and call Mr. Swati. Then your sister got hurt. She kept the foot on the broken piece like that. Then Rupa was saying. Then Geeta, unbelievable. What? Where has all this rubbish come from? Where did this rubbish come from? Where the litter and garbage come from? Yesterday it was very nice, no? Like that she was thinking. Then Swati came with the kit. Then there what she was doing, Mr. Vamshi, doctor, shall I go and bring a piece of ice to stop the bleeding? Vamshi was asking Dr. Swati, madam, shall I go and keep the ice cubes where the blood was coming? So when we kept the ice cube, the blood is going to be stopped. So Mr. Vamshi is asking to Dr. Swati. Dr. Swati, good. Applies ice on the wound. Is a deep cut. Is a deep cut. Deep means very deep. The flesh also seeing visibly. So like that, Dr. Swati saying, Mrs. Geeta, thank you, doctor. It's so kind of you to come at once. Really, when we call, you came at once. Really, we was thankful to you. Like that, Mrs. Geeta was the mother of the Kalyani and Jhansi, saying the thanks to doctor. Then, oh, it's a misery. All this garbage was not there yesterday, and now just to look, yesterday it was very nice, no? But now how it came? Like that, doctor also saying, Mrs. Rupa, look, the newspaper boy, the milkman, at last, where are you so late? Then, milkman, newspaper man also came. They are asking why you came late. Milkman, I had to come walking all the way. I had to come walk all the way. Newspaper boy, I tripped on old tire in the middle of the road and sprained my foot. My that one tire was broken, so I came late. Like that, they are giving their explanation. Bus driver, Mrs. Geeta, I am sorry, I cannot drive the school bus today. On every road and street there is nothing but litter. I cannot drive because every place on the road only litter, but not nothing, full of litter and garbage on the road. So I cannot drive today. I am not going to take. Like the bus driver saying. Then Mrs. Geeta, our children are not safe with all these dangerous broken objects around, so our children are not safe, so we have to inform to the municipality people. Like that, they were thinking, Hawker, no one is safe. Let's request the mayor to come and see for himself. Let we call the mayor, then he himself come and see how was the ground. Like that, Hawker was saying. So she went and fetch. Fetch means bring. Who went to bring the doctor? Vamshi. Fetch means bring. So doctor, this mayor came. The mayor, annoyed, he is shocked. Then what is this litter? How did it come back into the town overnight? Overnight, how it came? Like that, mayor also getting the shock, amazed, wondered. Bus driver, nobody knows. It's a misery. Nobody knows how it came. All were saying yesterday it was nice, but today how it came, nobody knows. Like that, bus driver saying. Then when they were talking, all the animals, birds enter and standing in the ground. What they were saying, animals, we are responsible. They accepted, we are responsible. We only thrown the litter and garbage on the road. We are responsible. Why means, yes, we confess, we did so. We confess, we admit, we wanted to make the dust on the road, so we commit, we confess. Like that, they saying. The mayor, what? You? How dare you? Mayor, how dare you? You yourself only giving the answer. You, how dare? Then Mrs. Geeta, what right do you have to spoil our town? Mrs. Geeta asking, what is right to you? Why you are responsible to spoil our town? Like that, Mrs. Geeta saying. What nice answer, see here. Tiger, what right do you have to spoil our forest? Oh, who gave the right to you to spoil our forest? Like that, he given the back answer. The forest is our dwelling place. The forest is our dwelling, means living place. Dwelling means we are living in the forest. Then you are spoiling. Who gave the right to you? Like that. Then animals are asking. Bird, our streets are dying because of you. Can we roost or build our nest? Roost means to sleep. Where we have to sleep, where we have to build the nest, when there are no branches, like that. These animals also. A squirrel, and where can we live? Where can we live? Squirrel asking. Then rabbit, you are worried about Kalyani when she was injured. Johnson Kalyani, oh no, how shocking, terrible. Then you are worried about the Johnsy when her foot then burned, then it got broken when it hurt. But who will repair our forest? Like that they were asking. Dear, but we have no doctor. You have doctor, but we have no doctor. When you spoil our forest, we have no doctor. When you spoil everything, we have nobody. Then who will help? Like that they given the answer. Tortoise, all the fish in the rivers and lakes die because of the waste dumped in water. You are throwing everything, dump in the water, you are throwing the waste paper, you are throwing everything in the water. Where the fishes will live? You are spoiling forest, you are spoiling branches, you are spoiling the river. Where will live? Where the fish will live? Where the squirrel will live? Where we build the houses? Where we... Everything they give in the answer. How nice, Mama? Then birds. So we arranged a meeting and decided to give all your rubbish back to you. So we decided, we conducted a meeting. So rubbish we wanted to throw on the road. Why? Because you are spoiling our forest. Like that, they given the simultaneously, both did the wrong. But here one lesson is there. Then the mayor, dear animals and birds, you are right. Mrs. Rupa, but where can we dispose it? The mayor, if you all agree to sort out of the litter, if you collected the litter, what are the waste one, maybe newspaper, maybe bags, maybe bottle, maybe whatever the waste one which you are not useful one, when you collect one, I will arrange for it the collected separately, I will collect the same of it can go for the processing and the same for recycling. Recycling means which were not used for the process of that one, again we are going to use the reuse. But recently we gave the newspaper, waste books and spoiled one, everything. They came and collected the books for the recycling. They are going to do the new ones from the old ones. So that is the mayor saying, Mrs. Geeta, good idea. Let's do that just. The mayor, let us save our mother earth. When we given the respect to the mother earth like our mother, when we given the protection, it will give the protection. If we want respect, when you are going to spoil the earth and everything, we are digging to build the building, to bore the to boring for everything, but earth is accepting. If the earth not accepting, what will happen? We want to stand on the earth. We won't keep the sofa and the benches and everything. We won't build the building if mother earth can't give the protection. So we have to save our earth. Let us save our mother earth. To the animals, thank you. They are saying thanks to the animals. Why? Because why they are saying thanks to them, dear animals, for teaching us a lesson. Really, we learned a lesson. You taught a lesson. Really, we are thankful to you. We assure, we promise you, assure means promise you, we will not pollute. By this time, we won't pollute with the paper, pollute with the bottles, we'll pollute with the waste papers and everything. We assure you, We give the promise we won't pollute and spoil our homes. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you. And they given all will be happy. They solve the problem. So streets also fine, and then forest also fine. The animals and birds, human being both made the good relationship by understanding what they did. So by this time we won't spoil like that. They given the promise to the animal. They felt so happy. Last, the mayor, self-help is the best help. Self-help is the best help. Let's clear this up. All including the mayor start picking up the litter, and all of you they are removing all the litter and garbage water on the road. So cleanliness is the next godliness. So we have to keep our surroundings clean. Though that is the classroom, though that is the bedroom, though that is our room, though that is our surroundings also should be clean. Then only we will be happy. We won't get any diseases. Okay, ma? So while you are throwing anything, you be careful. You have to keep all the dust in the dustbin. Municipality people will come and take all this garbage, but don't keep wherever you like it. Okay, ma? So it will be very dirty one. It will give the smelling, and then we will get the diseases. Okay, ma? Have you understood? Okay, once again you go through this lesson. So whatever the points are there, you can remember and keep in the mind. Okay, bye.